Moving inventory for 21 Lilac Avenue on the 30th of September 2020. So I'm just inside the property. This is behind the door. You can see the door is clean with no concerns, no dust and no damage. I'm going to head straight into the living room. Okay, the door. So the door is clean, white, with no dust, no cobwebs, no concerns. Silver fitting. Door closes fine. It does bounce back a little bit, but it is closed. Behind the door, there is a small gap between the flooring and the door, but the door is clean, dust free. I'll just get closer because it's no dust. And then to the left side, no dust. Ceiling is white, clean, with light bulb working and present. And I'm just going to get a different angle. Ceiling still, you can see it's clean and white with no concerns. So the walls, altogether there's 3 shades. So you've got a white top with white beading. If I do that first, you can see it's clean with no cobwebs hanging down, no cause for concern, no issues. Feature walls, I'm just doing the beading and the white walls. You can see it's clean, dust free. And this is just around back to the door. And then I'm going to do the mint light green walls. So I'm just going up and down. You can see marks visible. So they're all going to be noted on this inventory. You've got 3 picture hooks. 1, 2, 3. And then on this wall, you do have very small, faint scuff marks in various places. And then slightly further up, you've got a large mark here, and then more marks further along. And then, as you can see, there is a black scuff mark all the way along the wall. There is no damage, it's just marks. And then again, we do have very small, faint scuff marks towards the bottom of the wall in various places. And then that is the door to the kitchen. So the door is white, clean, with no damage. Let me just go back out a bit. No damage, no cause for concern. So at the top, just taking a bit of the top, there's no dust. Just focus out and then focus in, there you go. No dust, and if I just do the middle one, no dust, there's no black scuff marks, clean condition. So just carrying on the walls. So you do have a scuff mark here on the walls, and a few up there. And you've got a few very faint marks in places, one small screw hole and another. And just work our way around the room. So around the plug socket it's clean. And then top you've got another 2 small picture hooks. The blue feature wall is clean, with the fireplace also clean. Just my stuff, you do have 1 mark noted already. I'm just going to move all these over, and then in front it's clean with no cause for concern. Feature walls all good, no handprints or scuff marks. So then back into the mint kind of coloured walls. You've got a picture hook and another picture hook. And then so there's no damage, there's just small faint marks. So just above the skirt and balls left of the radiator, again, small marks which I've noted. And then right of the radiator, again, small marks. And then small marks just on the corner. And then this is obviously entrance, handprints visible. No concerns about the light fitting. So the shutters are all currently closed. They're dust free with no concerns. I'm just going to open them all up so we get to see the windowsill and the window. They're not damaged in any way, and they're all open fine with no concerns. Oh, should I open that one first? There you go. Well, so just going to start on the right side. You can see there's no mould, there's no damp, there's no dust on or around the window frame. So this is the middle window. So again, no mould, no dust, no dirt, good condition. So if I do this, no dust. And then this is the left side. So again, no dust or dirt on or around the windowsill or on or around the window frame. Okay, the flooring has all been hoovered. There are no hairs, no dust, no damage, no cause for concern, no bits on the floor. So I'm walking around and there's nothing on the flooring. So it's all clean, all mopped and hoovered with no concerns. Okay, I'm just going to head into the kitchen. Behind the door is clean, so there's no dust. There is, however, just a few handprints. But even if you look at the top, clean with no dust. And then let's do left side, clean with no dust. I'll do the kitchen first, then I'll do the darker walls. Okay, so ceiling is white with all light bulbs working and present. Even the unit lights. So there's no cobwebs hanging on from the unit, clean condition. I will do the walls and units first. So just looking at the walls, you can see quite a few general wear and tear faint marks in places. And obviously the ceiling so it is cleaned, it just needs a deep clean. So it would eventually come off, but you would need to scrub it quite hard. Units are clean with no cause for concern. What I'll do the outside of the units first, and then I'll do the internal side. So the tiles are all clean and grease free. Unit worktop is all clean, grease free. Beko freestanding washing machine with no mould or damp, no dents. Tray clean, drum clean with no mould. Left of this, you do have a dishwasher, which is ready to use. And the handle's clean with no grease or dirt. Even the outside is also clean. Underneath the sink, we've got units which are clean from the outside with no concerns. And there's just obviously a bit of water in there at the moment. And there is a bit of rust on this left side. Window, frame is clean with no mould. Grey blind, not tested. And then if you have a look on the windowsill, there is a couple of rust marks only. Paint is peeling also in the middle. Then I'm just going to go up and down. So you've got the walls which are clean with no cause for concern. Just going to move the camera that way. One picture hook. And the tiles are all clean, grease free. Worktops also clean with no damage. You also can see around the sink it's clean with no damage. There is a bit of though limescale around the tap, I must say. And then just carrying on, your 2 units which are clean with no cause for concern. Extractor fan, it is slightly dusty but it's not greasy. Tiles are clean, grease free, and your hob is clean, grease free. No food, no mould. You've got a Diplomat grill oven, clean to touch. I'm just going to see if I can put my, there you go, inside. Shelf could do with a bit of a clean, but inside at the bottom is clean. And then we've got the oven tray in okay condition. It's clean, it's free to use. The units are clean with no cause for concern. This is the freezer, which is 4 months old with no dents. And then just going on this worktop, you've got damage here and then a small round damage hole there. But it's all been wiped down. It's all been wiped down, free from any crumbs, any grease. Tiles are also clean with a white grout, white sealant. 2 units are also clean. I'm just going to go along the side here. There's no cobwebs hanging down. The walls above, clean, and this is the 4-month-old Logic fridge freezer. Currently on with no odour, no leftover food, and the freezer all defrosted with no damage on the drawers. But even here, it's all clean, even in the grooves as well. So this is left side with no dirt, no damage, and the right side, no dents, no damage. We go around the wall again. So you do have again general wear and tear marks, scuff marks on the light side of the wall. They're quite faint. Black mark. No damage or handprints around the light fitting. Again, another faint mark here. And then above the arch, it's clean with no cause for concern. I'll carry on doing the walls. So the walls, the skirting boards are dust free. They could do with maybe a wipe down because they do look tired, maybe like paint's peeling in some areas, but they are dust free. Just going on up and down. So you've got a couple of handprints here. And you've got a crack and above the French doors. So if I do the right side, clean condition, no cause for concern. The only issue is obviously the frame at the bottom is black. It does need a clean, but there is no damage. And obviously you've got a couple of scuff marks visible, and then the left hand side mark on the wall. But the glass is clean. So just the darker green wall then, it's clean with no concerns, but when you hit the bottom, there are general wear and tear marks in place, again quite faint. Radiator's clean. And then above, you've got a couple of marks here. There's a line, another mark here, it's paint's peeled in places. Towards the top it is fine. And then left of the radiator, you've got damage to the wall and then marks on the wall. But the skirting boards are clean. Door to understair storage, clean with no cause for concern. Above, no issues. And then you do have a hole for picture hook. The skirting boards are white. Got a mark on the wall there. And then another scuff mark, and then a few general light handprints. Okay, the flooring has been hoovered. I just think it could do with another mop, so that you've got a bit of damage of a loose panel. There's no food or crumbs, it's fine to walk on. It could just do with a mop, sorry. There's no hairs, there's no food, there's no dust. But if I open the freezer, you can see just at the door, it could do with a mop. So I'm just going to go back into the ending of the kitchen where the darker green is. All 4 spotlights are working and present, and the ceiling is white, clean, with no cause for concern. So this is the storage. The door's clean with no damage. And then inside, obviously paint has cracked, but it is empty. And the light bulb is working and present. What I'll do, I'm going to do the whole inside first, then I'm going to do the front and then the rear gardens. Right, I'm just going to do the hallway, landing area and stairs. So, ceiling is white, clean, light bulb working and present with no damage. The wall behind the door is clean. You do have 1 picture hook here with no other cause for concern, no marks or damage. Radiator is clean with no issues. The wall, as soon as you walk in, does have general wear and tear marks. Door above the living room, door clean, white with no concerns. So I'm going to do the left-hand side going up first. So the skirting boards have all been cleaned, they're dust-free, but going up you can see a lot of marks. So I'm just going to tilt the camera. And obviously there are white marks, there's damage to the wall. I'm just going to go up nice and steady, just so you can all see how many marks are on the walls as well. So I'm just going to do above the skirting board first. So they range from very light marks to quite dark marks in various places. So this is just all along. This is just all along the skirting board and above. That's left of the door to the bathroom. Okay, I'm just going to keep doing this wall, but just go further up. And then work my way back down again. So obviously we'll get a different image of the marks as well. And it will give you an idea of the current marks in the property. And we know obviously upon vacating what marks were present and how deep they were. Go back up again. And to the top. And now it's going to be from the ceiling to the wall. Okay, so this is the wall in front. You do have handprints here. And you do have very faint cobwebs. Wall looking down left. Oval, that's clean. I'm just going to go back down. Banister's been dusted, so there's no dust. Cause for concern. Black mark. Another small scuff mark. So this is underneath the banister. I'm just going up. Scuff mark, scuff mark. Scuff mark. scuff mark. Okay, that's the walls and the flooring. The flooring has this grey carpet and it has been hoovered. You do have one pink stain, but there's no hairs or dust. Just looking down, you can see it's clean, apart from the third step, that pink mark. Okay, I'm at the top of the stairs there. So the ceiling is white, light bulb working and present. The doors, clean condition. And we've got door to the bathroom is clean, white, with no cause for concern, no dust. So just literally in the middle. And let's do the left-hand side, you can see. And then we're going to do the door to the smallest bedroom, which is the rear. Oh, the handle comes off. Still works though, it's just very loose. Looks like the mechanism's broken. And the door is clean, white, with no marks, no dirt, no damage. So if I just stop the door, in the middle is clean, no dust. Now I go the right hand side.